We've got level too, and that means we're fucking really going for it. Hey? Got some stuff to cut, mate.
Just a thing or two,
Nails. I've got to make sure I got told, because everything we've ever recorded with you, probably for the best, has had no audio.
Really? Yeah, that's probably for the best. I can pretty much
they're like, you got to break the Rich curse. I'm like, okay. They're like, what? They go, turn the microphones on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think it's deliberate, to be honest. But
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Censorship.
I know. I think you're just preserving your business by having
Big tech. Johnny Bad Love. Oh Jesus.
It's probably the only floor that's safe enough to put this on, isn't it?
Probably. Oh, Johnny Bad Love and Rich Good. Both names ironic, I imagine.
Take it going on anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather have 2 half sheets than a little piece of little strip now.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do that then.
Yeah, it's good.
They're talking about. I'm here to drink coffee and pick heavy up. I had no idea what.
Oh, it's just so we can keep a straight line. I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much because this is going to be square anyway.
Sounds like Shane and the dog doing a sound check out in the van.
I don't know if it's got enough power there to and it's not full of enough air anyway, put it that way.
Sorry?
It's not full of enough air.
No, that's right.
How Rich, you and the fucking audio. No, it's not actually. It was I put it up. I was on the phone to Max.
Just then before?
Yeah, and I was holding on to
So
it.
you didn't lose it too much?
No, I just that little bit there where you were explaining how you were actually right. It was all good. It was square.
Yep.
How the room's square. So.
Well, nobody would believe us anyway, so there's no point. They just think it was fucking fabricated television.
Yeah, I mean, to have the only thing in the fucking pub actually go right, to have it be square, I mean.
Well, it can't go all right, could it? Because nobody will know about it now.
No. Anyway, that's nice. He's working in the rain, so I'm just going to go do some actual work. Whoa, look at that. It's the first one.
First one, mate. Alright.
Ooh, I can walk on it and everything. That's amazing.
But yeah, but if we just nail the back of the sheet,
Yep.
and then do the next sheet, and then nail that in the back of that sheet, then
Yeah, just enough so it's not going to move.
around and get them all joined up.
Yeah, solid.
You see how his ass is covered?
Yeah.
Yours isn't?
Tell you, in glass houses, mate. I believe, I think Johnny's got something that they refer to as a waistline. It's just a matter of getting it right the first one, isn't it?
It's, yeah, you want to get your line right and square it off or whatever, just so when it comes to the end, you're not left with a tiny little rip or something like that. Right. Especially with Sky on.
one day there might not be a tote, but there will always be a tote kitchen floor.
You reckon?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, after all the pain and suffering it's caused me, there's one of me.
It's Shane's legacy to the world.
No.
The kitchen floor that they have to build around.
Turn into a roundabout.
We'll go off you, mate.
Huh?
We'll go off you.
Yeah.
You're a bar?
Sorry? So again?
That's working well, yeah. That's good. And it was bring it in this way to its name. That's beautiful.
Rich, I never knew you could tap ballet.
Mate, you should see me in a two-seat.
Is that even a thing, tap ballet, or is it jazz ballet? Oh,
Look, they're inventing new metal terms every week. Why not ballet ones?
fair enough.
So,
Fucking A.
wasn't that excited this morning, but seeing it all come together. Thrill of the build stuff.
So you're pretty heavy on the butt joint there, Rich, or did you just fucking...
Yeah, no, we wanted to,
Might even fill it in a bit
yeah,
after the fact.
can always run a bit down there.
Run a bead.
Yeah.
Bead, there we go. Right, that can be done afterwards. We can put a nozzle with a finer tip on it.
Yeah.
You don't waste as much.
Real finesse stuff. Get the glasses on.
Yeah, right.
That's it down there. For that, have to crank the pressure up on that deal. I got 75s,
Yeah, okay.
just because
That's alright.
it's just missing.
Watch me electrical thing, mate.
Yeah.
So I take it this is the annoying part, is it?
What's that?
This bit.
No. We've done the annoying part.
What's that? Fucking dealing with me.
No, the first bit. The annoying, dealing with you is ongoing, mate.
Hey?
Dealing with you is ongoing.
Guys, do. It's frustrating, but.
A bit of timber and a...
We'll just even another bit of cement sheet. I'll get an off cut and a hammer and we'll just bash it in.
Holy shit. Now, like here, I was like, yeah, okay, like fucking, wow. It really fucking, that little kind of groove, really solid shit, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Once it's glued, that's off. Nice.
Did you go watch Elton when he came out?
Nah, I wish I did.
Oh, fucking, Leanne's a huge Elton John fan.
Yeah, good on
And
you.
fucking, we went, we were up this. But it was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what a show. It's like 3 hours.
Good on him.
It's all hardwood.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's a light being 25 mil bigger once. Pretty good?
Doesn't fit, mate.
Don't
It's
fit.
no good. It's too hard. Let it be said. 50 mils, 2 inches is perfect length. 3 inches is too big.
You want to go off that?
Yeah, is it along the walls looking the same?
Oh, there we go. Really starting to feel like a floor. Look at that. So have we got any updates or what? Still 25 mil too big?
Yeah. Yeah, we worked out, 3 inches is too big, 2 inches is perfect.
Right.
That by 3 mil in diameter.
Oh. Fucking hell. There you go, that's 50% of the floor, yeah? That's fucking...
Or, in layman's terms, 1.5 last chance kitchens.
It is literally 1.5 last chance kitchens. So what's next up is Rich? When you fucking waterproof?
We'll finish nailing them all off. It doesn't need a whole heap of nails because it's going in so well and it's going in hardwood, it's going well.
Right.
So we bang, bang, these ones one each end, bang, bang. occasional one in the middle, like
Yeah.
chalk out, string out all the lines.
Yeah.
And then then we fill in we just run some more Seeker flakes on the joints,
Yeah.
and then waterproof membrane around the edges.
Yeah.
So you don't need, you can do, but you can. See, if you just Seeker flex this,
Yeah.
then you just waterproof without you having to use a membrane.
Yeah.
So a lot easier. Especially if you're going to put lino down and stay nice and flat. So what you do is just put your Seeker flex on, and then just have like a flat blade scraper, or just scrape it.
The nails are just there for the glue to go off.
Just to hold it still. Last thing you want is to get halfway through, and then all of a sudden these ones here are moved. Especially once the glue starts going off.
Yeah.
Like this stuff, you won't get these sheets up without you'll have to pull the sheets apart to get them off once it's glue sets.
Right. Ah, there we go. So we're halfway done on this day, but this episode's not gonna like jump to the next one. It's just gonna keep going. But we've stopped just because we're coming up with the floor waste. We just want to make sure we don't make they don't want to make the job a bit tougher for the what do you call those guys that cost a lot of money?
Plumbers and chippies.
Plumber. So the chippies just don't want to make life hard for the plumbers. So, but we're there. We've got like, what's that? 55% of the floor done. But next week we're going to come in, we're going to do the window frame, fix the door at the same time because this is going to go in quick. Because it was actually really quick. And that's it. So anyway, cut to, it'll probably be Rich talking absolute garbage and me responding with absolute garbage.
Hard cut to Gangajang's Solid Rock. Yeah. Solid rock, standing on sacred ground.
Yeah,
Solid ground.
Lovely. That's where we're at. Very happy.
You can close the door on that one, I guess, then. Hey, wait, what about me?
I reckon that's your plumber could be happy with that gap around there.
I'll find out tonight. He's coming in to watch Posse Shop. So I'll bring him in.
I just don't want it too tight, but I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
We're supposed to help each other here, mate.
Hey?
We're supposed to help each other, mate. It's supposed to be a team.
I actually reckon I'd just like to watch you say challenge. Just to see, well, how good is he? Pretty
Well, don't do that down, mate, because us chippies, we can put down some really good challenges for plumbers.
I know.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll take the Pepsi challenge with you any day, Shane. I'll
Yeah.
come to you any day of the week, mate.
I don't know.
No, I know.
I
If you don't, you've known me long enough, you should know
You
that
don't
as well.
you don't have to sit in meetings with me. I go with the best of them.
Oh, there's a signal alarm's going off in the hospital.
So great.
You missed Rick Astley at the Tote, Shane.
Aye.
Rick Astley was playing before.
Who was? Oh no, I got Rick Astley.
Never gone.
Never let you down.
Except when I'm cutting cement sheet.
Beautiful. You did it again, mate.
Oh, look at that. Finger
Is
is
this at
on.
full f***ing pressure? Because I pumped 2 in there. They were...
Better?
Better.
Does it work better with firing instead of bump fire, does it?
So... Bit of pressure on it as well.
Better.
Bump fire, mate. You know a bit about bump fire. Looks like you know a bit about bump fire there. If you, jeez, hold on, let me make sure I got that. Fucking,
Hey, look at that schnoz,
look at
mate.
that schnoz, mate.
Hey,
Fucking
that's
hell.
built for action, that one.
Jesus. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
You know I got bullied at school because of my nose shank. Thanks, mate.
What is that?
Because it was so big.
Is it?
My face kind of grew into it.
Oh, your face grew into it. Yeah, right. I was going to say, that's not that big.
Mate, it was this big when I was 4.
Hey, at least you got one.
Yeah, I was like, hey, mate, you're a rugby player, aren't you?
You're bad at fighting. This is more the fucking.
Well, look at the fighting in rugby, mate.
What were you saying before about every time you work with me?
Every time we help Shane out, it leaves a piece of us with him.
Spot on. Dude, that was a get out of that fucking shed.
Yeah, mate.
So you're just staying across yet?
Sorry?
Just
Yeah.
go straight up against that.
I think that's what he's doing. He'll pick up on the there and there and there.
Yeah.
And then just wow it to that.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
What do they call it? Whale again?
I know.
You did tell me this, the whale plate. No, it wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me, it was probably Johnny.
What do they call a whaling plate again?
Huh?
What do they call a whaling plate?
Huh?
What do they call it? Whaling? A whaling plate?
Whaler.
Who told me this? Someone told me and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I heard a good joke today, mate. It's alright. This bloke gets stranded on a desert island with a pig and a dog. And that's he's there for months. All of a sudden the pig starts looking quite attractive to him. But every time he makes a move on the pig, this dog just starts barking and going. He won't let him near the pig. So he's like trying to get to this pig. Every time the dog's asleep, the dog wakes up and charges him, goes on for months, and this guy's getting desperate, you know. He's like, this pig's just looking sexier and sexier to him. Anyway, one day this beautiful woman washes up on the beach, and she's absolutely gorgeous, and he's just like, oh my God, just all my dreams come true. And so he goes to this gorgeous girl, and he's like, oh, you just answered all my dreams. And she goes, yeah, you reckon? He goes, yeah. Can you do me a favour? Can you take this dog for a walk?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got those 75s around?
Yep.
Happy hours?
Yep.
Static?
Expansion joints we got.
It's like you expand the phone in that.
Hey?
Expand
Like
the phone.
someone keeps saying that to me.
Right.
Shut it on like that.
No, I'd say there's just a little bit of leather on that wall there.
Got a chipper? Oh, look who's here. We've got a f***ing visitor in. As you can tell from the back of the head. Go on. I said I had a surprise for him. What did you say?
He called me like 5 minutes ago and he said, how far are you? And I said, down the road. And you go, oh, I've got a surprise for you. I walked in, he's like, surprise? I'm like, what's a surprise? Shane's like, there's a floor. And I just said, you told me you'll be here on the floor, it's not a surprise.
It's lovely.
Lovely, no.
Yeah, at the end of the story.
End of the story.
Yeah.
And Rich said you're running out of batteries, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what Rich had to say, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, well, there you go. You got a four.
Yeah, of course. Sweet. Hey, Rich. Missed the spot.
We're saying that for you, mate.
Oh, yeah, alright. I'll sort it out Monday.
Jump under there and we'll nail it down. You make sure the nails don't go through.
Yeah, sweet. Sounds good, yeah.
Holy shit, that's unreal. But this has been the worst 6 months or 8 months.
I think, I swear we stripped it in like December.
Nah.
No?
no,
Was
it's
it
not February.
January? February, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Plumbing's done, electrical's in, we've done it now. So it's all in.
Just check the mics, mate. Make sure the
No,
mics
no
are on.
CDs.
No, Richard Curtis.
1,000 years.
No, the mics are on, yeah.
Mics are on?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna build a little time capsule in there, going, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I thought, no, we've got the YouTube's still around, I'll just be able to look up, see this, and go, yeah, look, I was thinking of you.
Yeah.
And all this for you. No, that's unreal, thank you. But we're not finished yet, are we?
No, but
Well,
it's a big hurdle done.
biggest of those.
It represents a lot of hard work.
Not
It
hard.
actually covers up a lot of hard work.
Oh, that's carpentry, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Covering up other people's hard work.
Yeah. Cover it all up.
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, we're going back, we've got fucking stuff happening next week.
Yep.
Foundation.
Hey?
Heavy foundation.
Yeah. Have to fucking start.
Hammer and tongs.
So many fucking sandwiches coming in.
And Stroganoff.
I'm keen for these fucking buffalo loaded fries to be coming out of here.
You're all fuck off. Buffalo loaded fries.
Yeah. Buffalo cauliflower wings.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Vegan option. Tastes bloody great.
Yeah.
Buffalo cauliflower.
Yeah, I've just got a fucking, I suppose I should do the gas this week, redo the fittings. Maybe fucking six outlets.
You can allow yourself to revel in it for 5 seconds before you
Yeah.
come to the
That's
next
all
thing.
it is.